Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54.
Read.
So that the man that is tender among you.
Once upon a time, us as the Israelites, right, we used to be tender among each other, man. Right? We used to be tender, we used to be kind one to another, brother. Right? We knew who we were. Right? Read.
And very delicate.
And very delicate. Read.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother now. What nation of people you see that have evil eyes towards their own brothers? Us, brother, right? Our people, the only people on the face of the planet, right, that'll fight a brother, right, for looking at him wrong, right? Not only that, our people will take it as far as killing their own brother,
right,
for looking at him too much, man.
Right.
God forbid you get caught up in the wrong hood. So what the fuck you looking at? Hey, guess what? Now y'all rambling, man.
Right.
Right? Excuse my language. Right, God. Right, you see that? Right? Read.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother.
I shall be evil towards his brother. That's why we got Crips and Bloods, right? You ever heard of the Proud Boys? Right? That's a white supremacist group. And a Syrian, Syrian boys, whatever they call it, another white supremacist group. And a KKK. Hey, you ever heard the Aryan Brotherhood? Right? Do you ever see the... Right. But do you see the KKK and the Aryans fighting each other? Nah, brother, I haven't even heard of that in federal prison. Right? Right? I haven't heard of the so-called white man, but if the white man's be on block, they say, oh, I'm from right here, man. Let me catch you slipping, man. KKK, man. Let me see the white man fighting each other. Right? But we got the Bloods and the Crips, right?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Hey, so not evil eyes towards our women, mistreat our women, shut the hell up. You know, shut the hell up, B, shut the hell up, H. You know what I'm saying? Having evil eyes towards our women, B.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Which he shall what?
Which he shall leave.
No, which he shall stay.
Which he shall leave.
Hey, what nation of people are known for going to the store and never coming back, man? For the playing hide and go seek with their children and never being found. Right? Us. Right? You see a lot of our people. You see a lot of single mothers you see a lot of single mothers in our community. Right? So hey, who do these curses fit so far, kid? Us, brother. You don't see the so-called white. You see the so-called white man with his family chilling, man. You see the Chinese, they come from China 10 deep. The Indians, they come from India 20 deep, man. You know what I'm saying? You see that? You see that? Generational wealth, right? But when it comes to us, hey, these curses are running rampant on us, right? Bring that out in the book of Deuteronomy. 45 on down. 45 on down.
You made it back.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse number 45. Read. Moreover, all these curses
shall
come upon thee,
upon us, the Israelites,
and shall pursue thee.
Shall pursue us. Yo.
Yeah, that's true. Before we were Native American.
Right? Hey, yo, just aren't you careful with that devil, man?
How you say it?
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee.
So these curses, right, we're going to come upon us, pursue us,
and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
We're destroyed, man. Today, we're destroyed, man. If you look around, look at our people, hey, we're destroyed, man. We don't know who the hell we are, right? We don't know our true importance, right? Read.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because what?
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because we did not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Read.
To keep his commandments.
What?
To keep his commandments.
Read.
And his statutes which he commanded thee.
Right. Read.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
Hey, and these curses are going to be upon our people for a sign, brother. Right? Hey, when you see a stop sign, what do you know how to do? Stop. When you see the McDonald's sign, what do you know what it is? You know it's food, man. So these curses are going to be upon you for what? Like the brother said earlier, an identifier, right? To identify who you are, right? Hey, these curses are so-called white man. No, brother. So it's not talking about that. This is for the Indian man. No, brother. It's not about that. Right? Read.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
No, only for a little bit. brother. Right? These curses are going to be upon our people, brother. And to this day, they are. You just told me, hey, it's us in the hood, man. Right? It's us that was in the field. And we're still cursing the work field.
That's right, brother.
We're the first ones to get fired and the last ones to get hired. Right? We're working at the bottom of the pyramid. They own McDonald's, but we're working as being cooks at McDonald's.
That's right.
Right? Read.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
And because we did not serve the Most High God with joyfulness, man. Because when it came to serving the Most High God, we was damn huffing and puffing, man. When it came to serving the Most High God, we was damn angry, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Saturday, the Shabbat came around. Oh, man, I can't buy you something, man. And it's the reason why we're cursed, man.
Right.
We wasn't serving the Most High God with joyfulness.
Right.
We wasn't glad to serve the Most High God. Right? Read.
For the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Thy who?
Thine enemies.
Thy brothers.
Thine enemies.
Thy friends.
Thine enemies.
Who's going to serve our enemies, man? Who's our enemies according to the scriptures? Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
And what?
In hunger.
And what?
In hunger.
Read.
And in thirst.
And what?
And
In thirst.
Read.
and in nakedness.
And in nakedness. So we have to serve our enemies when we was hungry, when we was thirsty, and in need of clothes, brother. Let me ask you, what's the last thing you ate today, brother? Last thing you ate. Noodles, brother. To get these noodles, hey, where you have to go? Who owns these noodles?
The white man.
The so-called
Exactly,
white man.
sister.
The Lord said we're going to have to serve our enemies in hunger, right? And in thirst, meaning what? Hey, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Dasani, water. Hey, you know what the so-called white man does? Hey, he makes you pay for the water that comes free from out the sky. Right. And he lowers the water down in your house and makes you pay for that too. He makes you not be able to drink that water that comes from your house, and he makes you pay for that. Hey, that's our enemy is scripture.
Right.
Right? And in nakedness. To get that North Face, brother, hey, who owns that? Hey, the so-called white man. You know, Nike, Gucci, Prada, all these things are owned by the so-called white man.
That's how you
Right.
get away.
We got a damn demon coming.
And in one of all things.
Hey, and what if anything could possibly think of, brother, right? Your phone, hey, your home, brother. Hey, they own the blocks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a PlayStation, brother, right? Say it again.
Loan, driver's license, car.
Right? Who's gonna have to go to your enemies for, man? Who do we go to? Hey, and who's our enemies according to the scriptures? Hey, the so-called white man.
Right.
I thought the Lord loved everybody. Why does it say he has enemies? Why does it say his chosen people have enemies, man?
Right.
He ain't coming for everybody. He don't love everybody.
That's right.
I'm talking about one group of people right here.
That's right.
Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron
What shall he
upon
do?
thy neck. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
What did he do?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy
Who
neck.
had yokes of iron upon their necks, brother?
Teach up.
Us. Who put these yokes of iron upon our necks? Hey, the so-called white man.
That's
See
right.
that? Read.
Until he have destroyed
So
thee.
he did what?
Until he have destroyed
He
thee.
did what?
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he has destroyed us, brother. Right? And today, right, we don't have them yokes of iron upon our necks. Guess what we have them yokes of iron upon, brother? Hey, in our mind, brother.
Right.
We got these yokes of iron in our mind. As long as we think we're black, as long as we think we're Hispanic, as long as we think we're Israelites, as long as we think we're anything but God's one and only chosen people, we have these yokes of iron upon our mind, brother.
That's right.
Read.
Verse 49. And the Lord shall bring in a nation against thee from afar.
Hey, and a nation came from far, right? Read.
From the end of the earth.
One end of the earth.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
Swift as the eagle flies. What nation represents himself as that long eagle? Hey, the so-called white man, right? Hey, the so-called white man. Read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Hey, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, man. You ever seen the Roots? With Kunta Kinte, right? And what they were doing, they were beating him, right? What name did they want to give him? A different name, Toby, brother. Hey, he didn't understand that language, man. But what? They beat that into him, man. They damn raped his forefathers. They murdered his people.
Right.
They stole his people, man.
Right.
Hey, they physically beat that name into him.
Right.
Read.
A nation of fierce countenance,
Fierce countenance. Read.
which shall not regard the person of old,
We shall not regard the person of old,
nor shew favor to
nor
the young.
favor to the young, brother. Right? What these people was doing, they were selling our babies as alligator bait, brother. You ever
Right.
go fishing? You even when this is actual history, right? They were using our babies as alligator babies.
That's right.
Right? And that's our enemy according to the scripture.
That's right.
Give me verse 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out!
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
And the
with
Lord
ships.
the Lord shall bring you to what?
Into Egypt again
The Lord shall bring us into Egypt again. You know what we was doing in Egypt, brother? You just said it earlier. What was we doing in Egypt? Okay, God. But besides that, what was we doing in Egypt?
He gets my name pressure hype when he gets us.
Bring that out in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 2. Oh, actually, bring that out. Okay, God. Right. Liken into that eagle because what? The pride is high, right? The eagle is a very prideful animal.
That's their national bird.
Right, the eagle.
Right.
Exactly.
They're Edomites.
Bring that out.
This is the book of Judas, chapter 5, verse 11. Therefore the king of Egypt rose up against them, right? And dealt suddenly with them, right? And brought them low with laboring and brick, and made them slaves.
It made them what?
It made them slaves.
So what was he doing in Egypt, brother? What was he doing in Egypt, brother? He was slaves, brother, right? So, bring that back up. 68. Right, so we're reading curses that will only fit who so far, brother?
Well, if you don't want to smell it,
These curses, they fit the white man. The white man was cursed in the cities. The white man is cursed in the cities and the ghettos. And, hey, the white man, he's right. We're gonna read it to you again, brother. Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 16.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse number 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
It says, cursed shall thou be in the city. We read earlier, remember? You got the people that were cursed in the, you got two parts of the city. You got the ghettos and the suburbs. What nation of people can you find cursed in the city? Us, right? Right? So this don't fit the way, it's us, right? Hey, cursed shall thou be in the what?
Cursed shall thou be in the field.
What nation of people is cursed in the field? Us, brother. Right? So these curses, they don't fit the so-called white man. They fit us. Bring that back out quickly in the book of Deuteronomy 29 and verse 37.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse number 37.
Bring it out!
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Who became an astonishment and a proverb and a byword? Who forgot the nationality? Us, brother. Right? These curses, they fit us, right? Bring that back out in the book of verse 54 out. Another quick rundown, brother. I need to make sure you get it. I need to make sure you get it, King. Right? All praise to the Most High God.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 54.
Right.
So that the man that is tender among you and
There was upon a time, read.
and very delicate,
Delicate to one another.
his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
You got evil eyes towards your brother. Us. The white man, he's not on the block. That's us.
Right.
Right? Read.
And toward the wife of his bosom,
Towards our woman. Right?
and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Which he shall stay.
Which he shall leave.
Which he shall leave, brother. And that's us, brother. We leave our children. Right? Our single mothers is running rampant in our community. All praise to the Most High God. Right? All praise to the Most High God. Right? Now this is the cherry on top. So these curses really ain't fit so far. Hey, they fit us. They don't fit any other captain but us. Right? Bring that back out in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out!
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Okay. And the Lord shall bring us into Egypt, brother. What was in Egypt? We were slaves. All praise to the Most High God. Right? We put the Americans. Right? What is the definition of Egypt? Hey, so when you leave our home, No, our home land is Israel. Right? We come from Israel, right? Right? Let's bring that out real quick. Israel.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, and verse number 26. But Jerusalem, which is above is free,
Right?
which is the mother of us all.
Hey, that's the motherland. That's where we come from. Right? As the Israelites. Right? Jerusalem.
Right.
Go back to the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse number 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of where?
Out of the land of Egypt.
Read it again.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Where was the Israelites?
Out of the land of Egypt.
Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of what?
Out of the house of bondage.
Hey, so Egypt, according to the scriptures, mean house of bondage, brother.
Right.
Right. So when you hear Egypt, right, in the book of Deuteronomy, is likened and is synonymous for slavery and for bondage.
Right.
Right. So how do we get to this land? We call today America. By what mechanism? Did we fly over here on a plane? Who's forced? Okay, calm. We forced on a polo stick, on a jetpack, on a boat, brother, right? Right.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. Yeah. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. What does Egypt mean according to the scriptures?
Israel.
Bring that out in the book of Exodus 20 and verse 2.
Egypt, right?
Right.
This is the book of Exodus.
Don't worry, brother. You're going to get it, brother. We're here for you, King.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse number 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of what?
Out of the house of
Out
bondage.
of what?
Out of the house of
What
bondage.
does Egypt mean?
Out of the house of bondage.
Hey, it means what, brother? Read that again, brother. House of bondage.
Right. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. What does Egypt mean? The Lord shall bring thee into
God.
bondage. Right? How?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
No, on the pogos.
With ships.
No, with a jetpack.
With ships.
No, walking.
With ships.
Shit, brother. How do we get to this land we call America today? Hey, with shits, brother. Hey, who fits these curses? Us. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Who's gonna see our holy land again? That's why we don't know who we are today, brother. That's why we don't know where we come from, right? Because of these curses. These curses are real and they fit our people. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You should be sold unto your who?
Unto your enemies.
Your brothers.
Unto your enemies.
No, your friends.
Unto your enemies.
Our enemies. Who sold unto our enemies? Hey, who? Hey, who? Hey, the so-called white man. Who was buying us? Who was selling us? What? They foot on their neck. Right? Put their foot on their neck to this day. Hey, the so-called white man.
Right.
Read.
For a bondman
For
and
slave
bondwoman.
man, a slave woman. Right? Read.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy you. Meaning what? No man is going to redeem you or buy you out of that situation. Meaning what? You're going to still find us in the land of captivity to this day. Right? And these curses, they fit who? Us, brother. Right? And these... Right. Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1.
This is the book.
Right, bring that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1.
Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
Unto all Israel.
Hey, these be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel, brother. If these things happen to the Israelites, right? And these things also happen to your people, right? What would that make you, King? An Israelite, brother. Hey, all brothers give this brother a hand, man. Hey, what would that make you, King? Hey, an Israelite.
That's right.
Give me the book of Romans chapter 11 and verse 1.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse number 1. I say that, have God cast away his people?
Has God cast away his people?
God forbid.
What?
God forbid.
Hell no, brother. These people are God's still here today. Hey, the Lord, He's not going to cast away His people, man. Hey, the Lord is still rocking with you up until this day, man.
That's right.
Bring that out in the book of Deuteronomy 7:6, right? Hey, now people, they gotta realize how important they are, man. Right? Oh, give me that in the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and 9, right? Nah.
For I also am an Israelite.
I also am a what?
For I also am an Israelite. I also am an Israelite.
For we also are Israelites. Read.
You wanna follow?
Of the seed of Abraham.
The seed of Abraham.
Of the tribe of Benjamin.
Of the tribe of Benjamin, right? This is a brother Paul speaking from the tribe of Benjamin, right? Where's the tribe of Benjamin? Right here, right? They must have done one of these things. Right? Right. And you call yourself an Israelite, and you say what? Judah. You an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Right?
Hey man, Christ is from Judah.
Chapter 7 and verse 6. Bring that out in the book of Slack. Let me get 1 Peter first.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse number 9.
No.
But ye are a chosen generation.
What is this, brother?
But ye are a chosen
What
generation.
is this, king?
But ye are a chosen generation.
Read.
A royal priesthood.
What?
A royal priesthood.
Read.
And holy nation.
A what?
A holy nation.
Read.
A peculiar people. That ye should shew forth the praise of him who hath called you out of darkness.
Hey, you've been called out of darkness unto what?
Into his marvelous light.
Unto this marvelous light, man.
That's right.
All praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man.
God.
Hey, bring that out in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art a holy people.
What is this, brother?
For thou art a holy people.
Brother, separate, man. Holy means to be separate. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
Unto the Lord thy God.
Read.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be special people unto himself.
Hey, that's possessive, man. Hey, the Lord God, He chose you to be special unto Himself, man. If I got a whole bunch of candy laid upon the table and say, hey, y'all brothers can go and have a fest, do whatever you want, grab whatever you want. Hey, what's up, stick? Hey, that's mine. Hey, that's possessive, brother. Hey, you're chosen to be what? Read that again. Special people, what? Unto Himself.
To be a special people unto himself.
Read.
Above all people.
No, below.
Above all
Oh,
people.
He's equal.
Above all people.
Above all people, king.
That's right.
Read.
That are upon the face of the earth.
That upon the face of the earth, brother. Hey, you're better. What does it mean to be above, brother? Top of the pyramid, brother. You on top of the pyramid. When it comes to the so-called white man, when it comes to the so-called Chinese man, when it comes to this damn devil right there, when it comes to all these nations upon the face of the earth, hey, you above them.
That's right.
Hey, bring that out in the book of Deuteronomy 14 and verse 2.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse number 2.
Bring it out.
Read.
For thou art an holy people.
What is this, brother?
For thou art an holy people.
What is the black Hispanics and Native Americans?
For thou art an holy people.
Read.
Unto the Lord thy God. And the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations.
Above what?
Above all the nations.
Hey, above all the nations. Read.
That are upon the face of the earth.
That are upon the face of the earth. Bring that up. Leviticus 20 verse 26.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
And ye shall be holy unto me.
Hey, you shall be separate unto the Lord, man. Hey, you are separate unto the Lord. Okay, read.
For I, the Lord, am holy,
Right?
and have severed you from other people.
Hey, He severed us from other people, man. Everybody you see on the side, king. Hey, He severed us. Right? These people are chosen people who are special unto Him. Read.
That ye should be mine.
That you should be whose?
That ye
Shall be mine.
Hey, and we're the Lord's. Right? The Lord is not rocking with anybody upon the face of the earth.
That's right.
Us, king. Right? That's it on that? Okay, God. Right? So now that you know you in Israel, hey, you in what? Israelite from what tribe? From Judah, brother. You don't praise black. No, brother, bring that out in the book of Acts. No, brother, you're not going to be calling yourself. You're going to be calling yourself African American. Hey, no, brother. Right? Hey, the Lord doesn't know you African American. The Lord don't know no black, brother. You open up the Bible, right? Hey, the Lord only made 18 nations. Right? That's the table of nations. That's all the nations that the Lord made. Right? And He only got one chosen nation out of all of them. And you come from that chosen nation. Right? Bring that out in the book of Acts.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse number 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
We ought to obey men rather than God.
We
ought to obey God rather than men.
We ought to obey God rather than men, King. Right? If the so-called white man says you're nothing but black, are you going to obey that? No, brother. Who are you going to obey? Hey, the Most High God. Hey, the Most High God don't call you black. The Most High God calls you chosen.
Right.
He calls you Israelite.
Right.
I'm a Judah, brother.
Right.
That's right.
Bring that out in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 13. So now that you know you're Israelite, you can anything.
That's with him we that's too bad.
Right, brother. Yeah, let's. Okay, Con. We're gonna deal with this right now, right? Really, now you know you're Israelite, right, King? One tribe. Okay, so now what? What's the next step? Right? Bring that out in the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Read.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Read.
Fear God and
What?
keep fear God.
Do what?
Fear God
And keep his
And
commandments.
do what?
and keep his commandments.
Right. Read.
For this is the whole duty of man.
So now that we know that we Israelites, hey, the Lord says to fear God and keep His commandments. This is the whole duty of us. This is the whole. This is our responsibility, right? Hey, we're above all people on the face of the earth. Hey, we're kings according to the Most High God.
That's right.
Hey, king carries himself a certain way. Right? Hey, keep the commandments of the Most High God, because they know it's about to come to this place.
That's right.
But death, destruction, famine, plagues, pestilence is coming to Babylon now, right? Nothing but slavery is coming to all the other nations.
Right.
And according to the scriptures, hey, 2/3. Bring that out in the book of Zechariah, 13 to verse 8, real quick. Go to the book of Leviticus.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13 and verse number 8.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Hey, according to biblical prophecy, just like the Lord prophesied, you know, that the Israelites were going to go into slavery via slave ship, and it happened. Hey, he also prophesied that 2/3 of his chosen people were going to be cut off and die. Why? Because they don't want to keep these law, statutes, and commandments, King. Right? You don't want to be caught out there with your enemy, man. You got the Most High God rocking with you, King. Right? He's chosen you. He's chosen us as a people, man. Right? You don't want to turn your back on the Most High God, even in the world, brother. Right? If you have a whole bunch of enemies out there, right, to where we came from, King. Right? Read.
And will return and gather thee from all of the nations, whither the Lord thy God has scattered thee.
What is the Lord going to do?
And will return and gather thee from all of the nations, whither the Lord thy God has scattered thee.
Right? Read.
If any of thine be driven out unto the almost part of heaven, from thence will the Lord thy God gather thee.
Right? Read.
And from thence will he fetch thee.
Right. So we were scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Right? If we come back following the law, statutes, and commandments, the Lord is going to gather us from the 4 corners of the earth and scatter us. Right? Read.
And the Lord thy God will bring thee into the land which thy father possessed.
Hey, he's going to bring us back to the land which our forefather Israel possessed. Ain't our forefathers before that. Read.
And thou shalt possess it.
And we shall what?
And thou shalt possess it.
Read.
And he will do thee good, and multiply thee above thy fathers.
Right. And what? Read.
And the Lord thy God will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy God with all thine heart and with all thine soul, that thou mayest live.
Right. Read.
And the Lord thy God will put thee all these curses.
Shall put all these what?
All these curses.
What's the Most High going to do?
Shall put all these curses.
Read.
Upon thine enemy.
Upon who?
Upon thine enemy.
Upon who?
Upon thine enemy.
Upon the so-called white man. Right? All these curses are going to be put upon the so-called white man, upon the damn Indian man, upon the Syrian man, upon the Chinese man, upon the Ethiopians, right? Slavery, right? Robbery, right? And we're gonna spoil these people, man. Once we come back to follow these laws and commandments. them that who?
And on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Which did what?
Which persecuted.
Hey, so we're gonna, hey, this is what we're gonna do as the Lord, man. Follow these laws and commandments. Since we follow these laws and commandments, hey, the Lord is gonna have compassion on our people.
Right.
He's gonna gather our people, he's gonna be scattered,
Right.
and put all these curses upon the so-called white man.
Right.
Hey, it was our people struggling with crack back in the 80s.
Right.
Now if you look around, it's a so-called white man. Hey, he's struggling from that damn opioid pandemic.
Right.
Right? It was a so-called white man oppressing us. Now that we're waking up, guess what? Hey, the Lord has us the white man is oppressing his own people.
Right.
We ain't doing it. Hey, that's the so-called Russians, right? They oppressing America. Right? Why? Because we're waking up. Then we're starting to follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Right? Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25 and verse number 14.
Yeah.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
And I will do what?
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
I will do what?
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
Who is Edom, brother? Un-Edom. And the so-called white man. Read that again, King.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
Read.
By the hand of my people Israel.
By the hand of who?
By the hand of my people Israel.
By the hand of who?
By the hand of my people Israel.
Read.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, save the Lord God.
Right. And with that, I want to say, death to America.
Death to America.
Death to America.
Death to America.
Death to the so-called white man.
Death to the so-called
Death to the so-called white man.
Death to the so-called white man. What up, brother? See something, son?
Yo,
What's going on, kid? What's going on, kid?
Brother, you put me into something I don't even know what's going
Hey,
on.
kid, I'm gonna show you, brother. Come here real quick. 2 minutes.
No, I just want to know what
Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna show you, brother. I'm gonna show you. 2 minutes, kid. Yeah, Patrick. What's going on? Let's go to one. Let's go to high school together.
Mom?
Yeah.
My brother.
Oh, wait.
I used to just bunk out you guys.
Oh, all right. Say that. Say that.
I used to come in there and bunk.
Hey, brother, check yourself on the side real quick, man. You say you're gonna go, you see yourself on that side. See yourself on the side, bro?
You see yourself on the side, brother, man? What's your nationality? And what's that? Native American? Your mom's or your dad's? Both of them? So your people were involved with Christopher Columbus and all of them came over here in 1492 prior and slaughtered them. Did you celebrate Thanksgiving?
Every year.
You celebrate the mass murder of your people? What's going on? Yeah, first, give me
Chapter 15. No, 10. First Corinthians 10, start at verse number 17.
Alright, listen to this, brother. Listen to this, because you shouldn't be doing that, man. Hey, give me the book again.
all that shit together, all that shit together. How you put that shit together?
Hey, shalom, shalom. Come to the front. Come to the front, sisters. Come find out. Let me get 1 minute of your time real quick.
Come on,
Stop being
ladies,
shy, man. We don't bite. We don't bite.
all the history that's left.
Got that? Bring this out, King. Hey, listen to this, brother. This is how the Lord feels about Thanksgiving, right?
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days. I despise your feast days. I despise your feast days.
You heard that, kid? What did he say?
He ain't here.
You didn't hear that, brother. Repeat that. Talking to the mic.
The book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21.
Now listen to this, kid.
I hate.
You what?
I hate.
What does the Lord do?
I hate.
Read.
I despise your feast days.
What?
I I despise your feast
The
days.
Lord is saying that he hates and despises the so-called white man's feast days, brother.
Right.
He's not dealing with Thanksgiving. Now, how do you claim that you're a Native American, brother, but you celebrate the genocide of your own people?
Right.
So if you know that makes it kind of worse on your end, brother, man.
Move out.
It does, but so think about it.
Hey.
Did you eat at that table on Thanksgiving? You ate?
My mom cooked.
Because your mother cooked? Listen to this. Bring that up. Start at verse 17.
It's the book, the First Corinthians.
They like to say, I ain't celebrating Thanksgiving. I'm just going to eat that Big Mac. Or I'm going to just eat that turkey. Right? Listen. You ate the collard greens. You eat the yams. You probably eat that stuffing too, huh? What about that cranberry sauce? You eat that Big Mac. Hey, listen to how the Lord feels about that. Read.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, and verse number 17. For we being many are one bread.
We are what?
Are one bread.
Right, so the Lord saying to Israelites, we're as one bread. Right, and we're going to figure out what this bread is. Read.
And one body.
And what?
And one body.
Follow the heathen.
And one body.
Read.
For we are all partakers of that one bread.
Read it again.
For we are all partakers of that one bread.
And like I said, we're going to figure out what this one bread is. But the Lord is saying we're one bread and we're one body. So we all have to move on one accord, brother.
Right.
You can't be following after the ways of the heathen.
Right.
The same people that rape, rob, murdered, and caused the genocide amongst your own people, brother.
Right.
When you say you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, brother, that's a damn lie when you sit at that table.
Right.
You understand you're offering some type of spiritual sacrifice that you don't even know about on the left-hand side.
Right.
Right, and we're going to figure that out. Read.
Verse number 18.
Verse 9.
Behold. Behold, Israel after the flesh.
Read it again.
Behold, Israel after the flesh.
Right? And that's what this brother's doing. He's saying he don't got time and he got somewhere to go. Because this brother is walking after his own flesh. What's going on, kid? How you feeling? You see yourself on the side, brother? Take him out. You can't hear? Come. Alright. Come here, brother.
No praise. Everybody clap for this
Brother, so you can visually see us. Right? Alright, so. Alright. So finish reading that, kid. We're going to bring it back up, do our thing, right? Read.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse number 18.
Right?
Behold, Israel after the flesh are not they which eat of the sacrifice.
Which do what?
Are not they which eat of the
And
sacrifices.
this brother even admitted, he said he ate that Big Mac.
Right.
That brother ate that damn chicken.
Right.
He ate them damn collard greens and them yams, he admitted.
Right.
Right? And the Lord's saying, isn't those the same people, right, who eat up the sacrifice?
Right.
You don't have to sit here and post on Instagram, Happy Thanksgiving, right? Or Happy Friendsgiving, right? Or I'm celebrating the genocide of the so-called Native Americans. You simply just have to sit at that table and eat that damn food that was prepared on that terrible, atrocious day.
Right.
Read.
Behold, Israel after the flesh are not they which eat of the sacrifices,
Right.
partakers of the altar?
Read it again.
Are they which eat of the sacrifices, partakers of the altar?
Right, so even if you just simply eat a damn piece of chicken, a damn piece of Big Mac, you are partakers of Thanksgiving.
Right.
We don't give a damn how you feel or what you say or what you think you may be doing.
Right.
Right? Because your own mind is very deceitful.
Right.
The Lord's saying if you sit down and eat that food, you're a partaker of Thanksgiving.
Right.
There's no way around it. Read.
Verse number 19. What say I then? That the idol is anything, or that which is offered in the sacrifice to idols is anything.
Right?
But I say that the thing which is the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
They do what?
They sacrifice to devils.
What did he do?
They sacrifice to devils.
And when you eat the damn food that was prepared on Thanksgiving, you're eating and sacrificing unto the damn devil.
Right.
There ain't no other way around it. There is no other way around it, or no other way you want to look at it.
Right.
The Most High God is saying you're sacrificing unto these damn devils. You understand? Read.
That the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to God.
Read it again.
And not to God.
Go to their mom.
And not to God.
To the damn devil.
And not to God.
You see that? And the Most High is saying that when you eat of that food, when you sit at that table, when you get in tune with your family members and your friends on so-called Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, etc., you're not sacrificing or worshiping the Most High God. Read.
And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
Read it again.
And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
Fellowship with devils.
Ye cannot drink of the cup of the Lord and of the cup of devils.
Read it again.
Ye cannot drink of the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils.
Right? And you can't decide and pick and choose when you want to follow this Bible and when you want to go back into the world.
Right.
Right? You can't worship the Most High God and then turn around and worship the spiritual demon Satan's holidays.
Right.
It don't make sense. It's not biblical.
Right.
Stop being a fake Christian.
Right.
Stop talking about you're a Catholic or a Muslim or all these other damn false religions, man.
Right.
You understand? It's one or the other.
Right.
If you don't keep the commandments, you're worshiping the spiritual demon Satan. You're worshiping the damn devil, man.
Right.
You understand? Read, King.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, 17. This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as the Gentiles walk.
Do what?
Not walk as the Gentiles walk.
Don't follow the heathen.
Not walk as the Gentiles walk.
And the Lord said, do not walk or follow after the ways of these heathens. Don't walk after the Gentiles.
Right.
You understand? If the Lord was dealing with everybody, he'd say everybody celebrate Thanksgiving.
Right.
You understand? But he's telling the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, not to walk after the ways of the Gentiles.
Right.
Don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Right.
Don't celebrate Black Friday.
Right.
Don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
And all this other manner of folly.
Right.
You understand? The Lord ain't dealing with it. Read it out.
In the vanities of their minds, having an understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of God through the ignorances that is in them.
Do the what?
Through the ignorances that is in
Read
them.
it again.
Through the ignorances that is in them.
Right? And the Lord saying, you are ignorant. You're ignoring the words of God. You are picking and choosing what you want to follow according to the Bible.
Right.
You understand? But you're not being ignorant. Little do you know when you follow up these heathenistic customs.
Right.
These heathenistic holy days.
Right.
We got our own damn holy days.
That's right.
Book of Leviticus, man. We have our own holy days.
Right.
We got feasts of dedication around the corner for 7 damn days straight.
Right.
You understand? 7 days. That's our Thanksgiving.
Right.
We got Purim.
Right.
That's what we give gifts to our fellow Israelite brother and sister.
Right.
Right? We don't need a damn white man to tell us when to give us gifts to our damn family members or when they get up.
Right.
Because when you do that, you're still a slave in America.
Right.
Read. Finish that off.
Because of the blindness of their heart.
Because of the what?
Because of the blindness of their heart.
And the Lord saying that you are blind, man. Why? Because a lot of you would rather, instead of stop and look at a damn poster, right, and get these words of life for 2 minutes, you'd rather keep walking and walking into the midst of your own lust, into the darkness or whatever the hell you're going to continue to do it by the end of the night.
Right.
Read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse number 1. Hear ye the words which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Again.
Hear ye the words which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Everybody.
O house of Israel.
Call white men.
O house of Israel.
And the Lord is saying for you blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, right, to listen. You just need to listen and take heed to this word more than everybody. Because the Lord's not dealing with everybody.
Right.
He's not a God of everybody.
Right.
You understand? He's telling you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to listen and take heed.
Right.
Read.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way
Lord's saying learn not the way of the heathen. You understand? He's saying not follow him, man. He's not dealing with these other nations. These other nations are going to get put to death. You understand? Right? These other nations are going to get put to death. And so ain't you Israelites if you continue to follow him. You understand?
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
Read it again.
For the customs of the people are vain.
So, sister, you believe in God?
Absolutely.
Let me get 2 minutes of your time then for the Lord.
I gotta catch my bus. My bus is there.
It's here? Come get a flyer real quick then. Alright, sister, you be an Israelite according to God. The so-called blessed experience in the Native Americans when God chose the people. Alright? You gotta repent, keep the commandments, alright, sis? Alright. So read that again from the top 3, verse 3.
God, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain.
What?
For the customs of the people are vain.
Right.
Family fighting one another, killing each other with food, water. You understand? It's gonna wax worse. And you gotta take advantage of it while you can. You understand? But I got you hold it, King.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, verse. 2nd Esdras 14 and verse 20. Behold, Lord, I will go as thou commanded me.
What's going on, brother? How you feeling? You feeling good today? What's going on? You see yourself on the sign? What's your nationality? You're Italian? Your mom or your dad? Really your dad? Can I ask you a question? How do you feel about slavery? It's wrong? It's morally wrong, right? So what do you think should happen to the people who did that to the so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans? Say it again. That's a good point. Can you say that one more time? What do you think should happen to them?
They should be hanged by the gallows.
So you said they should be hanged by the gallows. I like that answer.
Wow.
That's a pretty good answer. I've never heard that before.
Hey.
I've never heard that before. So, nevertheless, if you could do something to make it up on behalf of your forefathers, because it was your forefathers that did it, not you indirectly, but it was your ancestors that did it to our ancestors. We can agree? That's what I'm saying. Not even beating around the bush. We can agree, right? So if you could apologize on behalf of your forefathers, would you do it? If you really feel bad and believe that, would you apologize? I'm just reading you what the Lord says, okay? On how to apologize, that's all. So First Samuel 2 and 3, give me Isaiah 49 and 23, and give me to put Isaiah chapter 60 and verse number 12.
Alright, listen to this. This is the book of 1 Samuel chapter 2 and 3. Talk no more so exceedingly proudly. Let no arrogancy come out of your mouth.
The Lord saying we can't just talk game. We can't just talk a good game. We talk that talk. Right?
For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are ways. Actions are ways.
So the Lord's saying actions are ways. He doesn't talk that talk. He's not a talk that talk God. He likes action. You see what I'm saying? So we can't just say it and apologize and not do it. You see what I'm saying? Right? So we're going to show you how you're supposed to apologize about action according to God. Because we are God's chosen people according to the Bible. And your ancestors did that to our ancestors. So we're going to show you how to apologize, alright? Alright, pick it up.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, and verse number 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth. And lick up the dust of thy feet.
So the Lord said basically, for you to show that you're genuinely sorry, you understand, for what happened to us in slavery, all you gotta do is just bow down and kiss the boot. You don't gotta do nothing crazy, give us $1 million. You don't gotta sit here and cry us a river. All these things, you gotta just bow down, kiss our boot to show you really feel sorry on behalf of your forefathers. You understand? That's how you show that you're really sorry according to God. Are you willing to do it? Okay. praise to the Most High. Everybody give him a hand. We'll control that. Right, so I'm going to start off with this brother to the left, right? You just got to kiss each brother's boot.
Bow down on
Everybody come up on. Everybody come up on. And fix that camera, huh? I'm saying all praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Justice, come here, King. Right, all you got to do is just kiss his boot real quick. That's all. Just kiss his boot. Yeah. No. With your lips on his boot. Yeah, just kiss his boot. That's how you show you're sorry to God and his chosen people. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Justice, come in. Come here, Justice. Right now. Hey, come get your boot. Come get your boot kissed, brother. You need to, Go ahead, brother. All praises to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Go ahead. That's how you show you're sorry for what you've done to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Americans. Go ahead, brother. Hey, brother, you too, brother. Azrael. Go ahead, brother. That's how you show you're sorry. You understand? All praise to the Most High. You understand? Hey, man, all praise to the Most High. You know? Now that you showed that, there's no judgment that has to be casted upon your people. Right? Who got that in Revelation to that thing? Revelation 13:10. So now not only that, God is also a fair and just God, where we can't just allow, you understand, for a whole nation of people to go into slavery, right? And kissing the boot be the only thing that, you understand, be done to us. Because there was more than that. We were raped, we were robbed, we were murdered, right? Millions and trillions and billions of dollars were stolen from us because of our hard work, sweat, and labor. You understand? These things was done to us, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to see how the Lord feels what should happen to these other nation of people. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity, he that leadeth into captivity, shall go into captivity. Shall go into captivity.
The Lord saying that if one nation of people took another nation of people and brought them into captivity, that nation is going to have to go into captivity. We can agree that the Italians took us, the so-called Hispanics, the so-called blacks, the so-called Jamaicans, and everyone on this damn list, and brought them into slavery. We can agree that the so-called white man did that? No. So he's saying that they shall go into slavery. Read.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Must be killed with the sword.
No, and the Lord saying that this nation of people, since they slaughtered and killed millions, over 800 million so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, just since the year 1492. That doesn't include the captivities of Egypt, of Babylon, of Medo-Persia, of Greece, of Rome, you understand? Of all these other captivities that we've been through. You understand? Not all of them were so-called white men, not all of them, but nevertheless, it still happened. Yours was the worst. You understand? This is what your people did to our people, man. You understand? That's what your people did to our people. Hey, read that, man. Right? Because it's not just slavery, right?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21.
Bring it out!
Prepare slaughter.
Read it again.
Prepare slaughter.
Read it again.
Prepare slaughter. For his children, for the iniquities of their fathers.
So the Lord's saying, you know, prepare slaughter for his children. Right? So since the so-called white man's children from those years ago are still here today, and so are the children of the slaves, you've got to prepare for that. He's going to say, you've got to prepare for the slaughter. It's just, you know, God is a just God. Right? And it isn't just temporary, like, God, and you come back to life. Let's see how long. Read.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 9. And thy mighty men, O timid, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mob of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. What? May be cut off by slaughter. What? May be cut off by slaughter.
He's saying that the so-called white man is going to be cut off by slaughter. You understand? And we're going to see how long he's going to be cut off by slaughter. Right?
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse number 19. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations.
So Amalek, the so-called Jewish man today, he was the first of the nations. Read.
But his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
For what?
Forever.
Temporary.
Forever.
Today.
Forever.
10 years.
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
And the Lord is saying that the so-called white man, he's going to perish forever. And ever and ever. Read it up.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15 and 2. Thus says the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel.
Did what?
Did to Israel.
So the Lord said he remembers what Amalek did to Israel. Read.
How he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek. Now go and smite Amalek.
What?
Now go and smite Amalek. And utterly destroy all that they have. And spare them not.
And what?
And spare them not.
Keep them alive.
And spare them
Be
not.
friends with them.
And spare them not. But slay both man and woman.
And do what?
But slay both man and woman.
Spare them.
But slay both man and woman. Infant and suckling.
Read it again.
Infant and suckling.
Read.
Ox and sheep.
And what?
And camel and ass.
We got to slay the so-called white man, the so-called white woman, the so-called white baby. Because that's what Jews did to us during the time of the Grecians. Give me the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 56.